had to say hi to YouTube. Let's watch some macros. The customer isn't always right. I would say that most of the times they're not right. If it's a Karen, they're never right, bro. Woman complained because she had 12 chicken nuggets instead of 10. See? Why would you complain about this? No, the customer is always right. Unfortunately, no. Most of the times they are not right.
I worked in a KFC restaurant in Scotland and I had a woman complain to the manager that we didn't give me the full KFC experience. Right, what do you mean by that?
Wait. The only thing I can think of if you say full KFC experience, are they talking about like finger licking good? Because that's what they say, right? No, bro, you don't want them to lick your fingers, right?
Well, it's just I didn't feel like I was dining, in Kentucky.
What?
When I worked at McDonald's, a woman came in to complain because she had 12 chicken nuggets instead of 10. Working at a chain restaurant, I once had a lady that said to me after trying her food, this doesn't taste like the picture.
Did she lick the menu?
I worked Burger King drive-thru, and this lady orders a large vanilla shake in a medium cup. I asked, do you mean a medium shake in a large cup, seeing as how physically I cannot put more liquid in a container that it will hold?
Oh wait, a large vanilla shake in a medium cup. Yeah, that wouldn't work.
He gets infuriated, drives up to the window, screaming at me for not listening to her in a loud, slow tone, like she's talking to a deaf person. I want a large vanilla shake in a medium cup.
How? How would you? I want to know. He ended there. I want to know what happened. Because you can't do it.
How many slices are in a large pizza? 8. Well, what about medium? 8. Okay, wise guy. How many slices in a small? 8. How can a large and a small have the same number of slices? Because we cut them all the same number of times.
To be fair, for some reason, I had a hard time explaining this to people. In Brazil, for some reason, usually pizza places, they don't have the size, right, the circumference. They usually have slices. So they usually say a small pizza is usually like 4 slices, a medium is 8, and a large is 16, I think. And it doesn't make sense, right? But it's how it is here for some reason.
Bullshit, that makes sense. Let me talk to your manager. When I worked at a super fancy expensive steak restaurant, this customer wanted a steak mid-rare butterflied, which means that it will take a shorter time to cook on the grill and faster to your table. Butterflying a steak, thought I'd demonstrate how that's done for anyone who might be unaware. I'd never done it before. Turns out, surprisingly difficult to get right, even for an incredibly skilled chef like me. Here's what it should look like, really. Still tasted good, though.
Okay, that's what matters.
Anyways, once his steak got to his table, he was genuinely confused because his steak didn't look anything like, an actual butterfly.
Bruh.
At a garden centre, some of your plants are wet. I worked in a shoe shop and someone once demanded discount because a shoe had been in the window and was slightly warm.
Bruh.
That's not me who posted that, by the way. My laptop won't turn on. Did you plug it in and charge the battery? No, this is a laptop. It doesn't need to be plugged in.
Oh no. See, that's why you can't complain when you call like for support and they ask you the dumbest questions possible, because it's needed to ask the dumbest questions, like, are you sure that it's charged? For fuck's sake, bro.
Ma'am, the battery still needs to be charged. Listen, this is a laptop. Used to work at a fruit-based electronics store. A woman had spent over $4,000 on a loaded new iMac. She hated it and wanted to return it. When I asked why...
I just noticed the fucking fruit-based electronics...
She said the default wallpaper, a big wave crashing on the ocean, making me feel, seasick.
Bruh, just change it.
Oh yeah, that's the one. I'm gonna be sick. Yellowstone. There is a geyser there called Old Faithful, whose big claim to fame is the fact that it rather regularly goes off at about every 90 minutes. On this particular day, the geyser was about 15 minutes late, and there were numerous people at the information desk to complain about it, as if they have some sort of button that they simply forgot to press. The grill marks on the grilled onion look like devil horns, and I take offence to that. Work in a pet store, had someone return a dog they'd bought the day before because male dogs shouldn't have nipples.
Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. It always surprises me how dumb people can be.
When I worked at an office supplies store, I had a lady return her Wi-Fi printer while demanding to see a manager because the printer I sold her was telling her to fuck off and die. The manager convinced her I couldn't have set the printer to say that. Long story short, we sent a supervisor out to do the setup and her neighbour's Wi-Fi network was called Fuck Off and Die.
Ah, that's so funny!
I had a customer demand a meal comped because her pancakes were too round. I was a server and had a lady get mad because she'd asked for ice water, but after sitting at the table for 45 minutes, decided the water was too watered down because all the ice had melted. My water tastes like water! Former Red Lobster server here. Oh, my fish tastes too fishy. I work in a coffee house and a customer said that our coffee was too coffee. I work at a Jewish community centre. We had a complaint that we were too Jewish. Jimmy John's worker here. One time a woman complained that we made her sandwich much too fast and refused to eat it.
What? You see, there's just no way to please these people. Oh, you gave me more than I asked for. I'm gonna complain. Oh, you did this too fast. Please be slower. Oh, but don't be too slow, or I'm also gonna complain. It should be at exactly the time I want, okay?
I am full of what? The fucking advertisements say they make the things fast. I work.
That's even funnier. I didn't know that. That's literally their brand. That is so funny.
At Jimmy John's. All Jimmy John's have a sign that says free smells. Had a lady come through the drive-thru one day, gets her food, then proceeds to look through the bag. She eventually looks up all confused and asks, where's my free smells? My manager jokingly says, oh, you'll come inside, you can smell all you want for free. She then says, okay, asshole, and then speeds off. To this day, I have no fucking clue what she thought would be in that bag. This food is too hot. No, I like it replaced with cooler food. Well, where's the sugar? What? I ordered sweet corn? This is just corn. Worked at Arby's. Are you really going to give me a plastic fork? One of the prongs could break off, stab me in the throat, and I'll die. No.
Jesus. That's very unlikely.
To ridicule this customer further, I actually bought some plastic forks with the intention of demonstrating how they snapped easily against the neck with zero injury. However, initial tests against the hand proved, to my surprise,
a bit painful, actually.
Against the head had a similar result. Don't try this at home. And then the neck, by which stage I was bleeding from quite a few different places.
Oh,
Led
damn!
me to reevaluate this one complaint. No, those things are lethal. I was bartending at an Applebee's one day. A lady ordered a mango daiquiri. I made it, delivered it. She drank about a third of it, then asked if there was mango in it. I told her, yeah, there's mango in it. I can't drink this. I'm allergic to mango.
Bruh, no way. No way. For fuck's sake.
She panics. Awesome. Can I have this made with penne instead? I'm allergic to fettuccine. You're allergic to a shake. The guy came into Dairy Queen, ordered a chess burger and an ice cream and sat down. When the server brought him his order, he started yelling and berating them, saying he couldn't eat it, he's lactose intolerant. Analog pensive face emoji. Our cheeseburger. White Castle and Dairy Queen are trying to capture the Burger King. Checkmate. A woman wanted me fired from my job because she thought I photoshopped extra freckles onto the model in her picture. Why the fuck would I do that? She said I did it to deliberately piss her off when she was going through a family crisis.
Bro, like, you need help. Jesus.
I'd never met her before. My friend stocked stuff at a department store and some old lady complained on his second day. She said he didn't smile while he put away the clothes. I used to work for a major UK channel. I once had an argument on the phone with a customer for an hour explaining that no, we had not lined up a bunch of pigeons and crushed them for an advert. They were CGI. Well, at least... So no, we hadn't constructed a giant pistoning number 4 to levitate above Trafalgar Square. I work at McDonald's. I had a customer throw his burger at my face at 1 this morning because his pickle was not in the center of the freaking bun.
Bro, they never are. They never are. You can't be mad about that. You're never having a fucking burger, bro. They're never in the center.
Customer order a chicken wrap and then come back complaining, well, smells like chicken. There's dirt in the bottom of my creme brulee. Oh yeah, that's vanilla. I don't think so. Vanilla is a clear liquid. Some customer thought it's Obama's fault. They have to pay a $35 activation fee.
Thanks, Obama.
When I worked at a movie theatre, a woman came up demanding a refund for her movie because the person next to her farted.
Fair. No, I'm kidding.
I work at a local Walmart and we were hosting a pre-screening of The Man of Steel and I got to wear a full-size Superman cape for the week beforehand to help advertise it. I had a customer complain that unless I was wearing the entire costume, I was being unprofessional and shouldn't be allowed to wear the cape. Lady, oi, why won't you let my child swim in the deep end? Me, well, she can't swim. I had some guy ask me if he could return a tub of I can't believe it's not butter. I said yeah and asked him why he wanted to return it and he said, well, because it says butter right on the package, but it ain't butter.
Bruh.
He literally could not believe it wasn't butter. This may get buried, but I'll post it in the hopes that someone reads it. A woman comes through the drive-thru lane and orders stuff. One of the things is a large Diet Coke. She pulls around to the window and I look over to see she's driving a van with a live horse in the back. I hand her the Diet Coke and she gives it to the horse.
What? No! No, why? No!
Thinking, okay, well that's weird. I turn away to make sure her order's ready. I turn back around and she is livid. I ask her, what's wrong? And she screams at me and throws a broken Coke cup at me. It had dirt and hay on it. She tells me off, ranting about how shitty our cups are. Apparently the horse broke the cup and it spilled everywhere. I'm like, really? Well, you gave it to a fucking horse.
What? Look, just giving Coke to a horse is already wild enough. If you complain because it broke, bro, dude, what's wrong with you?
What do you think was going to happen? There's a website related to this post I'm sure you'd enjoy, this site in question being an exhibition of graphic designs made by graphic designers of some of the stupidest client comments they've received whilst graphic designing. I really like the colour. But can you change it? We want it to look like this, but don't copy it. Just make it different enough, but keep it the same. Can you turn it around in Photoshop so we can see more of the front?
Can you turn it around, bruh? What did they think? I swear, these people think that Photoshop is like this magic tool that just boop and just makes something there, and yeah, you can just do whatever you want with it. Oh my god, chat. One of my IRL friends is a graphic designer, and he tells so many horror stories about this shit, and he always says that the final result is always fucking ugly. Because the customers never want something nice. He says, it always kills me because I always have to deliver like something really fucking ugly because they made so many changes to it and it looks awful, but it's what they want.
Yeah, I'm just not sure that a globe and passport represents travel.
Bro, what does that?
I like it, but can the snow look a little warmer? Can we make the pig sexier?
What?
The sandwich needs to be more playful. But would the banana drop realistically drive the chocolate submarine? I've printed it out, but the animated GIF is not moving.
It's like the people trying to print a YouTube video. Have you seen those? I've seen pictures of people that tried to print a YouTube video and complained that like it didn't show the video on the paper. They think it's like those Harry Potter newspapers, you know?
I mean, yeah, there comes a point where they're not even complaints anymore, just statements of profound dumbness. I worked over the summer for a tour bus company. While driving past the Washington Monument, a woman asked me, how do they get all the flags to fly in the same direction? A friend of mine was a tour guide who showed people around caves. A common question he was asked was, how many undiscovered caves are there around here?
Bruh.
I worked at a health food store that sold chlorophyll. A customer asked me to find something and it was near the chlorophyll. She was like, oh, isn't that what they use to kidnap people? I tried to explain that she was thinking of chloroform, but I don't think she believed me. Ran a lawn mowing service. New customer asks about the process. So do you come to my house to mow it? Or, hey, nah, we pick it up and haul it to our special mowing centre, then bring it back. Cell phone store, and this is right before the dawn of the smartphone. I need my information off my old phone. Okay, yeah, where is it? It is at the bottom of a lake. I work at an independent pet store. A new, pretty gimmicky item we brought in is a line of catnip that is packaged to look like pre-rolls.
This is so funny. Meowy hood.
Joints. And I've got some of these, and it is so obvious that what you're supposed to do with them is once you've got your token picture for Instagram, either give it to your cat to play with or sort of break it up and shower them with it. Bam, largely unaffected by catnip. He prefers the harder stuff. Now, the people know these are catnip products, but I've had multiple people ask, but how does the cat smoke it? How can they even hold the lighter? They've got paws. I'm sorry, and I'm probably going to get some grief in the comments saying this is dangerous, but I'm too curious not to try this.
My bro is actually trying the meow Juana. Oh, no. Is it good?
Smooth. Gas station. Hey, the bathroom door's locked. Can I get a key? There is no key. If it's locked, there's someone in there. How does it know? How does... What? No. What? How does the bathroom know someone's in there?
It's a magic bathroom. The latest technology.
People go in and they lock the door while they're using it. Oh, I worked at a large outdoor sporting goods co-op and we sold bear spray, basically pepper spray for bears. A woman came in with her 2 kids one day and bought a canister because they were going camping. She gets to the front door, then comes back to the register as an afterthought and asks if she's supposed to just spray her kids from head to toe with it.
Bruh! Oh my god! I am glad she asked. Oh my god. Those kids, bro. Those poor kids.
Thank God she came back.
Yeah.
Working at a bookstore. Customer, do you sell the Bible here? Me? Yes, we do. Which version would you like? The Bible. Yes, I understand. Yeah, which version? The one Jesus wrote. And finally, working at a museum where the main attraction is the dinosaur exhibit, we sell a lot of cheap products aimed at children, especially dino eggs. A grandfather and his granddaughter came into the shop, always busy, always cramped, and he picks up a dino egg for her, hands it over, pays quickly, no bag, no need. Lovely, simple transaction. But just as the till drawer was closed and I'm pulling out his receipt to hand him, I've seen him in the corner of my eye tear open the packaging of this egg, smash open the lovely plastic shell and taken a big shard to his mouth. He begins to chew, turns slowly to me, and only then does he think to ask, is this edible?
Too late. You asked hello too late.
No, I gasped. No, sir, that's not edible. You really shouldn't eat that. The little granddaughter's face sinks further, watching her grandpa spit out bits of plastic into her broken dinosaur egg. A fake dino egg designed to be immersed in water so that the rubbery dino toy on the inside can grow and hatch.
Oh, it's one of those. Oh my god, it's not even just plastic. Oh my god, this is bad. Oh no. Oh no.
How does something like that happen? Well, as always, you can count on me to find out.
So this is what was mistaken for a light lunch.
You're not eating that, bro. You're not eating that. You're not eating that, right? Right.
And we'll get into this. There we go. Actually, they do look quite appetizing. What do they taste like? Yeah, I can see how you might think these are edible. Oh my god, it's digging into my gums.
Oh no!
That little critter's the meat of the egg.
Ew.
I mean, it's just a sponge.